Oh, so you want proof that mythical beasts are real?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Today we present to you 5 mythical beasts that are actually real.
And here in the studio with us.
No, they're not gonna be here, but still, we're gonna have some fun with this. Now,
Next year.
I'm not just talking about you fans who are our fans who call yourselves the mythical beast.
Yeah.
That is also true, and you are actually real people. If you wanna know why you're called that, link in the description. But I'm talking about real beasts who seem to me to be mythical, okay? Now, recently in the news, there was this rediscovery of a fanged deer in like Afghanistan.
Yes, not like Afghanistan, in Afghanistan.
And they're technically not fangs, they are tusks.
Who cares?
But it looks like a vampire
Tusks,
deer.
fangs.
Okay, so that got me thinking, I wonder how many more of these seemingly mythical creatures are actually real. So that's what we've got for you.
Well, that got me to thinking.
In addition to the vampire deer, 5 more.
Let's start with the Kraken. The Kraken,
I don't watch movies like that, they scare me.
Is the giant squid. Now, this thing is real. Up to 43 feet, 13 meters long. It's so elusive. The first images of this thing actually in the wild, alive, came in 2004. So that's just 10 years ago that we actually had evidence that this thing wasn't just a dead squid that occasionally floated up to the top.
And like got bloated.
And it is legendary because it is known to actually attack boats. In 2003, there was a crew that was competing in a around the world race and a giant squid latched onto the ship and put 2 tentacles onto the rudder and the ship couldn't go anymore.
Was it angry or was it trying to make a baby ship?
I think a competitor ship
Release the Kraken
on him. But I learned this for the first time. The giant squid is not the giantest. The colossal squid is even bigger than the giant squid. It's called the Antarctic squid or the giant cranch squid. It's up to 46 feet long, and it doesn't have just suction cups on its tentacles. It has sharp hooks, some swiveling and some three-pointed swiveling hooks on the tentacles, and it has the largest eyeball of any animal on the planet.
It better be big. If you only got one, go big or go home.
Yeah, that's the Kraken.
All right. I'm gonna see your Kraken and I'm gonna raise you Goblin Shark. Now, I had not heard of this thing. It is a deep sea shark with pink skin. It can be 3 to 4 meters, 10 to 13 feet long.
Yeah.
I mean, just watch this video of this thing. Okay, it looks like a normal shark in slow motion swimming up to a diver's arm, okay? And then all of a sudden, his mouth comes out!
Alien!
It looks like a goblin with like a pink goblin with a huge nose and a huge mouth. Look at that thing. That is scary. It's gross too.
It looks like a bad Halloween mask.
It looks like
something you get at Party City.
It's named after the Japanese mythical creature, the Tengu. The Tengu, a goblin with a long nose and a red face. I mean, that's exactly what that thing looks like. Totally freaky looking. Now, the question is the Goblin Shark worse than the Clown Shark? Clown Shark! I always want to bring back the Clown Shark to scare my kids.
Now, Link, if I were to show you this video and just say, hey, tell me what animal this is, what would you say?
Hummingbird.
You would be wrong. That is not a hummingbird. That is a moth.
Moth?
A moth. M-O-T-H. Hummingbird Hawkmoth. Or moth, as we say in North Carolina. It makes a humming sound. It flaps its wings at a similar pace as a hummingbird, and it goes from flower to flower, sucking nectar out of the flowers with a very long proboscis. Proboscis. And the proboscis, not to be confused with tobuscus, is not a nose, and it is not a tongue. It is just this thing that extends from the face that they suck nectar with. And think about this for a second. It's not a long tube. It's actually 2 concave pieces of tube structure that have hooks that hook them together.
It's like Legos?
He can unhook them when he wants to clean it. Oh, hey, baby, I'm just cleaning my proboscis.
Okay.
That's what he says.
But why is he talking to a baby?
No, he's talking to the other moth.
Where does the hawk part of this come in?
I don't know. Maybe hawks are into this kind of thing. Maybe hawks just like it a lot. I don't know. Maybe.
Can we get our name in there?
If it's all the way from Portugal to Japan. So if you're in that area of the world, it's a pretty large swath.
I mean, so this
be on the lookout.
It looks like a hummingbird. It's like convergent evolution type thing. It is a moth walking around like looking at the hummingbirds like, I'm getting in on that. And they're cool looking.
You can get them at your local pet store.
No, you can't.
You wish.
I'm calling you on that one. Thorny Dragon. Have you ever heard of this?
Anyone?
Australian lizard. I mean, you tell, oh, look, here comes the Thorny Dragon. Sounds like a mythical creature, man. Listen, if you're walking around in Australia, you're gonna see this thing just like sitting there. It is a 20 centimeter, 8-inch long lizard, also known as the Moloch, AKA Satan. But the thing's not mean, he just stands there and he's got thorns all over his body, basically conical spines. And get this, he has a false head on the back of his neck that he presents it to potential predators when he thinks they're gonna attack him. Like, for example, you be a predator.
Hey man, I'm good. Uh-oh. Oh, no damage.
Oh, see, I got you.
False head.
I got you with that false head, man.
I can sleep, but you took my false
See,
head
and you're
off.
still alive. You're still alive.
I wanted to fake sleep while we did the show.
He only eats ants, and get this, how he drinks water. He will just go up to dewy bushes and brush, and the water leaves the leaves and hits his body, and then you'll see him just sitting there going like, just moving his mouth. He is bringing rivulets of water all the way up his body, all the way up to his face, into his mouth.
That's how I drink.
It's like that. You didn't even care about what I was saying. You were just waiting for me to shut up so you could say, that's how I drink. Did you even hear me? You were like,
rivulets of water from the leaves.
But dude, isn't that cool? I mean, it just looks like a thorny Satan lizard just going.
Yeah. That's why I drink that way.
But his mouth is somehow moving his whole body to
Everyone should drink that way.
Bring the water from his whole body up into his mouth?
I think I can beat that.
And he's got a fake head.
I can beat that with the Rubrachilensis, the living rock. On the coast of Chile and Peru, there is a tunicate that sometimes resembles a mass of organs inside of a rock. So you're walking along the beach, you see this thing that looks like a rock. If you happen to go up and crack it open, it looks like a
guts,
nasty body inside.
Oh. That's how I drink. That's what I should have just said.
This is the epitome of a pet rock, and
which isn't exactly a mythical creature, but I'll let it slide.
And you can eat it.
Really?
It's a delicacy in these countries where it's found. So this is like a family pet that you keep around, and when you get bored of it, which will inevitably happen because it's just a rock.
But it's not.
It's not. It's a living thing.
It's an edible rock, not a petable rock.
It's a filter, like one of those sea anemone kind of deals.
Okay.
You can eat it with a little cilantro, it says. Cilantro and onions.
It doesn't look too appetizing. I mean, maybe that's just me, but when you split that thing open, I mean, it looks like, well, somebody's head been split open.
And if you leave it alone, it will reproduce with self-fertilization. That's when you say,
that's how I reproduce. You should have given me another beat. All right, there you have it. Let us know in the comments other real life mythical creatures that I'm sure you have an opinion about that you think that we missed. You can let us know.
And thanks for liking this episode.
You know what time it is.
Hey, this is Andy from Pittsburgh, PA. It's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
We tweet on the daily at twitter.com/RhettandLink. We tell you what holiday it is every single day of the year.
That's right, education. Click through to Good Mythical More where we talk about our recent Death Valley trip and our encounter with nakedness at the hot springs.
What?
Part 2.
Rhett is paranoid about raccoons getting in his garbage.
Hey, Rhett, how you feeling today, man?
Oh, I'm uneasy.
Why?
Well, because I've been really preoccupied all day with this little issue that I'm having.
What?
Well, I'm not really having it, but it might be happening. It's probably happening right now. Would you hear that?
What? No?
Raccoons in my garbage, and that's not a euphemism for anything. What? You can't see the naked people from the top of the mountain.
It's just brown. You might catch the light of something really shiny, which might be like a
A hiney?
hiney.
A shiny hiney?